It might be. Hey guys, how are you tonight? I'm Carol with Chalk Creations, and if you're watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. Sorry I'm late. It's been a day and I wasn't really watching my watch. So anyway, we'll get a few minutes to see who comes on. Quinn, hey Quinn. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. It has been a day. It has been a day. Look at all these happy little faces coming on here today. Oh, and look, Donna even showed up. She's given Abby a bath. That's okay. It's all right. No big deal. It's all good. You're just lucky I'm here, because literally I have no clue what I was going to do. But
I helped.
it's okay. Val did help. You hear my little assistant over here in the corner? So Jeff and Val came by. And if you know us, I'm sorry guys, I'm just ironing the wrinkles out of this. So don't pay any attention to this. So Jeff and Val came by, and Donna and Jeff went for a golf cart ride. Okay, that's fine. We have no problem with that. So me and Val, we're just sitting out there and we're having a couple margaritas, and Val goes, Carol, you got to go. And I was like, oh, I'm not set up. I still have stuff out from last night. Oh my God, I'm gonna go. So like for the last 10 minutes, I've been trying to figure out what I was gonna make. So it might not be what everybody else wants me to make, but here we go. We're gonna try it, right? So how has everybody else's day been today? Tell me all about it. Tell me what you've done. Tell me what you've done today. Oh, Lexi's been trying to tan.
In what?
Outside in the sun. And she said she tanned again today and she burned. She looks like a lobster. Really, Lexi? Hey, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you could join me tonight. I love my tea towel, guys. This is so cute. And look, it's so nice. Sis, you're always doing yard work. Always. Every time I talk to you, you're doing yard work. Morgan cleaned house. Lexi's in pain. Quinn, what did you do today, honey? She probably just took care of baby girl. Sweet little baby girl. Sis, you can come do my yard. It needs lots of work. Hey, Rihanna, how are you, love? 2 more weeks. 2 more. That's awesome. Yay. I know, Marie. This is so cute. I love it. I really do. So we're going to do another one tonight. Oh, sis, come on. You can do mine. Quinn, you're in North Carolina? Are you at the beach? You didn't tell me you were going out of town.
Why did Donna say excuse me?
I have no clue what Donna is. Don't even worry about what Donna's saying, because I have no clue what she's talking about. She just came on just to be making statements. Well, sis, I can't help that you have 4 acres of property that you need to take care of. I don't have that much. So we're going to use this towel tonight. And this is... Donna's like, I said our yard work needs to be worked on. Oh, nice. Well, maybe you can go to the beach, Quinn. Maybe you're close enough. So this has some blue in it. Do you see it, guys? It's got blue and gray in it. So we're going to use the Cadet. Now, I have to say, Valerie was in here helping me. And if you've been in this room, you know it's very small. And so I'm running around trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And God loved Valerie. She's like, well, you can make a margarita in the jar and put a little wedge lemon on it. And I was like, I could, but I don't have any yellow, so we can't make it. And she's like, oh, man. So anyway, we came up with something else. You know, we do what we have to do. Yes, we're going to the beach next week. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Sis, I love the fact that you love coming on and watching me. I do. I get so excited when I see you guys. Because, you know, I'm nothing special. But I do love what I'm doing, and I love sharing it with you guys. So, makes me happy when I see you guys. Welcome, Miss Shirley. Glad you could join us tonight. Sis, I love you too. So, guys, if you remember from last night, I told you my inking mat did not come in. And it's very disappointing because I ordered it like 2-3 weeks ago. And at the end of April, and I thought for sure it would come. And, you know, we get notices all the time of things that are out of stock and whatever. So I had seen where that had gone out of stock, and I was like, but I ordered mine. I'm so glad I ordered mine before it went out of stock. I guess there were so many more people in front of me that mine's on back order now. So it's a little disappointing, but I work with it. I just go with the flow. And if you remember, I told you last night that I have a Cricut machine, and they have these little sticky mats. So I'm just using that again tonight. So I've used a piece of cardboard before. I just go with it. If it works, it works. You know, my mom and my grandma always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm just rolling with it. So we are actually going to do, hey Kathy, I'm actually going to do a tea towel tonight with this one, A Day Without Coffee, which we've used a couple times, and we've chalked it. So now we're going to ink it. And then, of course, the bottom is, just kidding.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. So this is what we're going to do tonight. And we're probably going to do it all one color, you know, a one and done, just get it done. Because there's so much pattern in this, I don't want to put the colors, change the colors up. I think it would just be too busy. So we are actually going to use the Cadet blue, which I think will be pretty with this. Val picked it out, so I was like, yep, let's do it. Let's just go. We'll do it. Hey, Kathy. Yep, just going to roll with it. Just going to roll with it. So if you guys remember last night, I was telling you that the chalk paste and the ink are different, but yet they can both be used on all of our transfers. So ink goes on a lot easier. It's nice and smooth. Where chalk, you have to make sure it's the right consistency. If it's too dry, you need to add water. With the ink, you don't. You don't have to add it. So I like to tell people that. And I'm going to use our small squeegee, because I think that's going to do an easy coverage there. The other thing is,
I didn't do it.
It likes to tell me that I haven't touched it and I'm not using it. So when you use your squeegees, guys, whether you use it on your ink or if you use it on your chalk, make sure you hold it correctly. So it does have, if you see where it's got that little drop in it? So that's the front. That's the front of it. So that's the one that you want to use. But you also want to hold it straight up and down. You want to take it, put your paste on, whether you do it this way or this way, You want to put it on and scrape it across, or scrape it across this way, but you're holding it straight up. Don't pat it like this or pat it like this, because what is happening is that, one, it's harder for you to do it. It's not gaining the transfer good, and it typically can dry your paste out sometimes. And when you're starting to have problems with it, it's because of the way you're holding your squeegee. So try to remember to hold it straight up and just pull it across instead of patting it across. Okay? I try to remember these things as I am told them. So I'm going to put this one on first. And we've used this one before, so it's pretty easy for me to get it off. Remember, you do not have to fuzz your transfer when you're putting it on fabric. Doesn't matter what it is, your t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a hat. It doesn't have to be fuzzed because you want it to be sticky so that it stays in place. And if you fuzz it, then it's not going to be sticky. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. Are you home? I'm getting drinks made for me tonight and extra bubbles.
Sounds good to me.
I was going to say, can you share it with us? Extra drinks? Who's making you extra drinks, Morgan? So I'm wondering if I should do that first and then bring this down so that it kind of
Goes together.
Instead of it being way up there.
Yeah.
I think that's my it's called bath water. Abby's being a bartender. I was like, what? How are you getting drinks? Gotcha, with extra bubbles. I got it now. No, not yet. I'll be home. Wow, Rhonda, 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Well, we're here whenever you get home. I've used this one before. What did we use this? Oh, my bag. I used this one on my bag. But I love the color of this. I think it's really pretty. But as you know, I am going to kind of stir it over here away from our project. And I'm only stirring it. It's not because I want the consistency to be a certain thing. It's because I'm stirring up the pigments. Because I want them to be all through the ink. Instead of settled like on the bottom or on the top. So, it's really pretty. I like this color a lot. I need to make a shirt. That's going to be my next thing. I don't know if I'm going to do it on here with you guys or if I'm going to do it by myself, but I need to make a shirt. So, all right. So we are going to use so this is the difference, guys. This is a small squeegee, and I know I always say, "Oh, I'm going to use my small squeegee." And I bet you guys are like, "That's not a small squeegee," because then she uses this one and that's a small squeegee. This is a small squeegee. You can buy this on my site. This is a mini squeegee. And you can buy this on my site too, but when you buy it, you have to buy 12 of them. This is the one you want. Just saying. You can buy this one if you want 12 of them because, you know, if you're like me, you go through a lot. And then they're not always dirty. You don't always have to wash this one just because you don't have one of these.
I'm going to lose 10 of them.
Val says she's going to lose half of hers anyway, at least. So as you can see, guys, I hold it up and drag it across, pushing that ink into the transfer. And remember, you want to make sure the fabric is nice and saturated with it. That's why you want to put something underneath it, because you want to make sure that that ink, not that it is going all the way through to the back. You don't want it to be soaking wet on the back, but you want to make sure it's going to get in those fibers. So I'm just going to make sure it is in there. I'm a little more confident tonight than I was last night because I was a little scared last night that it wasn't going to work. And it wasn't going to work with you guys watching me. I'm a little better tonight. The other thing about ink is it doesn't dry as quick as your chalk paste. So this actually gives you some time to be able to play with it without it drying out. Which is good, right? All right, so we're just gonna pull this straight up. I'm gonna hold the mat down, I'm gonna pull it straight up. And there you go. And then we're gonna put it just right over here in my little water so that it starts dissolving that ink. What do you think, guys? They're there, they're quiet, they watch me like hawks.
I know, I was just sitting there going.
Val's watching. She doesn't have any ink yet, but we might persuade her into ordering some. It could happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Look.
She's like, it's gonna happen. It's hooked up.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I made sure before we even started.
My assistant made sure it was plugged in. So you do want to kind of dry this a little bit because you don't want to smear it. So you want to kind of set it in place. And then we're going to heat set it, remember? We heat set it our one last night. So we're going to heat set this one too. I just don't want it to be wet. Thank you. Let's see. Yep. It should be fine. We're going to let it cool just a little bit. It does make my mat come up because, you know, these mats aren't really supposed to be used for heat, but it's okay. It's an old mat. So, watching is good. Yes, this is how we learn, right? This is how we learn. So, I got paid today. That was exciting. From my real job and from my side gig, which is awesome. So, you know, when that extra money comes in and I looked at it, I was like, wow, my side gig, I made some big bucks tonight. So I was excited. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm turning it right back into...
Take me out for a drink.
Hey, I made her a drink. I made her a margarita. I don't need to take her anywhere. She's my cheap date. Just saying. Mm-hmm. It's easy. But I'm going to turn all that money and put it right back into my business and buy some new transfers and maybe some more inks. I need to get yellow. Somebody on here told me I needed to get yellow.
Morgan.
Oh, that's it. It was Morgan. It was Morgan. I need one of those to dry my surfaces. So, this is, I love this, and I have to be honest, one of the girls that I watch, she had this, and I was like, wow, I really like that little dryer. And I was like, I know it's not a blow dryer. It looks like it dries like a blow dryer, but it's, you know, it's not. It is actually a embossing dryer. And it is put out by Recollection. I think that's how that's pronounced. And I got it at Michael's. And it's at Michael's right now if you go onto their website. And I think it's like $24.99. And I know Mother's Day weekend, they had a 20% off coupon. So, look on Michael's. And you can, like I said, you can put this name in there if you want. When I looked for it, I just put teal. Because I didn't have a name for it. You know? And I knew it was an embossing dryer. So I just put teal embossing dryer, and it came up. So look for it there, Quinn. I had it shipped to my house. I think I got it. I had a coupon for it, and I think with the shipping and everything, I think it was like $18. It wasn't bad. So look on there and see. But I loved it because it was teal and it matches. It matches all my other stuff. Like I have my crop. I think it's It's not crocodile. It's crop-a-dial. Yeah.
Say that 3 times.
I know. You have to think about it. This is the Big Bite. So this is what I put the holes in the chalkable chips. If you want to do that. Look, Morgan did it. Crop-a-dial.
She just had to type it.
I know. Morgan's she's my person that does all my work on that end. But this is called the Big Bite. They also have a smaller one. I have to say I like this one because it can sit and I can put that in and then push it down and give me leverage here. The other one is a handheld one. It's much smaller and it's a handheld. And I just felt like if I put the chip in and tried to do it, I wouldn't have enough leverage. So this one is just easier for me because I can put it in, I can push it down, and it punches a hole right into it. But this one's teal too, so I was lucky to be able to find that. So, all right. I guess we've talked enough, huh? I know. It matches. It matches everything. I try real hard to get things to match. Look, Lexi says she thought I said chocolate chips. I didn't say chocolate chips. No, I didn't say chocolate chips. Yeah, Quinn, look for it, honey. You'll find it. You definitely will. Actually, I just told somebody else about it the other day, and they were like, oh, and they're like, did you get that from Michael's? And I was like, I did. And they're like, I'll have to look. So I sent them the link. Actually, I could probably send you the link because it's probably still on my phone. So, all right. So I'm just going to press down where I need it. Making sure. The thing about chalk and ink, even when you're using your transfers with either one, you need to make sure there's no air bubbles. You have to make sure it's on here smooth, no air bubbles, because as we learn, and as you know, and if you've played with the product, if it's an air bubble, it's going to seep underneath because there's not a good seal, and then you're going to have a blob of ink or you're going to have a blob of chalk. Chalk is easier to fix. Ink, once it's there, there's nothing you can do about it. That's why I'm so careful. Because you know me, I'd be the first one to mess it up. I did mess up one tea towel. It was not pretty. I was a little disappointed in it. But it's okay. You live and learn. So I am going to take the small one, not the mini, because I want to do all of this in one kind of, some long strokes here. So, and we're using the same color, and we're going to make sure it goes into the transfer, getting it nice and saturated. It always looks like we use a lot of this ink, and we are, but we're also going to scrape a lot of it back off. You want to make sure you have enough instead of just a little bit, and then when you go to pull it up, it's not how you wanted it. So, and you can go over it a couple times, make sure it's nice. They're so quiet.
I know.
Although Jeff and Donna are not. They're out there. So what did you guys have for dinner?
Margarita.
Anything? We had margaritas. We've had no food. I think Val did eat. I'm not going to trick you.
I ate at 12:30.
She had something to eat. I think that I probably ate
You probably ate about that time.
I
too.
probably ate around 1 today. And I had leftovers, which is nothing wrong with leftovers. I love leftovers. It's better than wasting it. But I have not had dinner, so I will eat after I visit with you guys. And it's all good, right? It's all good.
And then go to bed.
And then I'll go to bed. Then I'll go to bed. That's right. That's why I'm so fat and sassy.
Me too.
Yeah. Let's see. What's going on up here? Let's see. Of course, Lexi thought I said chocolate chips and I didn't. Oh, Rihanna said they had breakfast for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, that's my favorite meal for
Best.
dinner. It is my favorite meal.
Cece had wine.
Of course, sis. Of course, sis had wine. Did you have some cheese with it at least? Of course, Lexi's like they had burgers, chicken, and French fries. And Kathy, she had hamburger helper with peas and carrots. Hey,
Cool.
Morgan. Kathy had Morgan's been fixing hamburger helper. It's so funny, you know, when you're first together and you don't really know how to fix meals, or if you're single. You know, Morgan didn't know anything about hamburger helper because I never fixed it. And so it's a whole new thing for her to have hamburger helper, right?
I told Jeff when we
No
were,
cheese.
when we were
sis.
dating that I wasn't going to cook because I only had a kitchen because it came with my house.
So no cooking for you, huh?
I cook now. I didn't then.
Well, that's the thing, you know, when you're single and you're dating, you just go, or you just run wherever and you pick something up and bring it home, right?
I had a
But
kitchen.
then when you have a family, you gotta fix food.
Yeah, I had a kitchen because it came with my house and it's where the coffee pot lived.
Oh,
So-
well, there you go. The coffee pot has to be somewhere.
It lived in there.
Morgan said she had hamburger helper lasagna last night. We live off of hamburger helper now. I remember those days. I do remember those days. And then I realized
That
I
was
just-
really good.
I know, it does. I couldn't just keep having hamburger helper all the time.
Right.
You gotta venture out. But I do remember those days when I was young and newly married and had kids under my feet. And so I put the lid back on here, guys, because you know why? I don't want to hit it, and I don't want ink slung all over my room. So make sure you seal your tops back up really good. Oh, they made baby burgers. Oh, tonight we had
Goodness.
bacon wrapped. Morgan, are those the ones that you were telling me about? Are those the ones from Target? She was telling me about these. I think she said they got them at Target.
Sound really good.
And she's like, Mom, you got to get them. I think you and Donna would really like them. And I was like, oh, it sounds good.
No.
Yep, from Target.
All right.
So next time,
Target.
here we come. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to dry this again. Just so that it's nice. And the other reason why I do it is so it doesn't stick to the parchment paper. You know, because it would peel off. So you want to kind of dry it just a little bit. I like the colors. Val did very well in picking these.
Maybe.
I can see us using these.
Oh, yeah.
Bacon wrapped chicken breast stuffed with jalapeno cream cheese. 2 in a pack for $6.99. I'm going to have to look. Donna and I might have to go to Charlottesville this weekend. Well, when my weekend, like Monday. Because my weekends aren't typical weekends. But at least I get 2 days off in a row, so that's good. Right? So we're just going to let this set for a second. Because you see my little mat came up. Abby says she thinks you're a superstar. I am a superstar. Tell her I am a superstar. Absolutely. I'm right here on Facebook. I have to be a superstar, right? Did she like all her little things, her little pictures that you did, Morgan? Oh, nice. You know when it's when you can touch it and it's dry, that it's right. If you touch it and, although I did get a little, I think this is from another, and you get ink on you, it's not dry. So I might dry this just a little bit. I think because it's thicker here, good thing I just didn't get it all over, but I did get it on my finger. So let's dry that just a tad more. Yeah, Morgan was telling me about the chicken. Ryan did too. He's like, I think you'll really like them. I was like, it's got cream cheese, it's got jalapenos, it's got bacon. How can you go wrong with that? Sounds delicious. So,
I'm very proud of myself.
I know, Val. Now you have to get some tea
Now I gotta
towels
get some tea towels and ink.
and some ink. Absolutely. Hey, Quinn, are you still on here, love? I'm just going to let this dry for a second. I'm going to let it cool. I never know if Quinn comes in and then she leaves. Usually she sticks around. This is so cool. I do like the ink a lot. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I need to go. All right, sis. Well, I love you. You can always watch it on the replay. We're almost finished anyway. Donna should have come to see you today. Just want you to know that. Because she went to Yoder's. She was right up there. She should have come see you. You'll have to get after her. Night. I love you, sis. Mwah. This is nice and dry. Awesome. See, I can touch it. It's not going anywhere. But we're going to pull it off of this little sticky mat here. My little Cricut sticky mat. Yep. Yes, really, she did. Not kidding you. Look how pretty that is. Can you see it? I'm out of, there you go. Can you see that? It's really nice. It looks good. I'm very proud of it, thanks to Valerie, who picked out the tea towel and the colors. I did pick the transfer because I was like, I gotta have a transfer. What am I gonna use? Yeah, she went to Yoder's and got chicken salad for dinner. So you know how excited I am about that. Super excited. So, but she should have come to see you. We will, sis, though. We'll come see you soon. As soon as all this stuff is over with. You know?
It's under your mat, your parchment paper.
Under my mat? Under the, oh. She knew exactly what I was looking for. Parchment paper. Parchment paper. So remember, you want to put the parchment paper in between your, what you're inking. And you also want to use some kind of mat, guys. I mean, if you're doing this on your ironing board, that's fine. But if you're doing it on like a tabletop, like I am, like I'm sitting here, you need to have some kind of mat. And of course, this mat came with my my Easy Press. And remember last night I told you you don't have to have an Easy Press. I just happen to have one. You can use an iron. So if you're using your ironing board, you wouldn't have to worry about this. But I am trying to protect my cutting mat, because my cutting mat, if I put this tea towel on my cutting mat and put my heat press on here, it's going to buckle this. So I'm trying to protect my surface because these are not made for heat. I kept feeling like I was going to smack Valerie with that, but
I'm good.
Anyway.
You could probably use a towel folded up a couple
You
times,
could.
too.
Yeah, anything to, like I said, if you're using an ironing board, you want to have, that would be fine. But because I'm using this,
Right.
I don't want that to buckle because it's not made to get heat on it. And she didn't bring meat. No. Sorry. Sorry, Kathy. You'll have to take that up with her. You'll have to take that up with her. All right. So, like I said, If you use an iron, make sure you put something underneath it. Then you're going to use put your fabric down, whether it be a shirt or whatever it's going to be. And then you want to put parchment paper down. And this is so that the ink, if it was still a little tacky, you don't get ink on your iron. You'll want to set your iron on whatever the temperature is for the fabric you're using. It's easy as that. If you have an easy press, just Google cotton. It'll tell you what the temperature is. Me, I didn't do that. I just set mine at like, really it should go up a little bit more. So we're going to set it up a little bit more. I've been running my mouth too much. So I usually set mine about 3. Am I going up? Yeah. I usually set mine for like 310, 320 and let it heat. And then what you're going to do with your iron is once it's at the temperature, you're going to actually put it on your surface and you're just going to kind of move it around in little spots and kind of iron it, not pulling it. You can set it and kind of move it, but you want to keep a constant moving it for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay? My easy press, I just leave it in one for like 30 seconds. And then pull your paper up, and when you feel it, like right now, I can feel the ink. You want that ink to actually go into the fabric. So when you can't feel it anymore, it's usually right. Now with the one that I did last night, which I absolutely love, I really do love this one. It turned out so well. I can't feel this. I mean, you don't feel it. This one you definitely can feel because it's still raised up.
Yep.
So this one's actually heating it right into it. Now this part of it, I have to say, feels like the ink, but you have to remember it's such a wide surface. And we did make sure we put a lot of ink on there. I could probably take my heat press it again, and it would be fine. But the rest of it, you can't feel. Like, you can't feel that there's anything on here. So, all right. Any questions, guys? All right. Well, we're going to use my heat press. We're just going to set it on here. And we're going to push the little button. It's going to count down for 30 seconds. Then we're going to pick it up. Hey, Lee Wilson. How are you tonight? How's your lovely bride? I don't know why she doesn't come on here. She should be doing this with me. She would have so much fun. Tell her I said that. Tell her to come on and join me. She's crafty. I've seen the stuff that she's done. She could do this. I know her well enough. All right. So I'm just going to pick this up. And then we're just going to cool it a little bit. And then I'm going to just feel it to see what it feels like. Feels really good. I'm so excited. Then we're going to flip it over. And we're going to do the same thing on the back. Now, if you had, say you were doing a t-shirt, you would actually want to turn, at this point, you would want to turn your shirt inside out. And you want to make sure you heat the side the back side of what you inked. All right, we're going to put the parchment paper back on. We're going to do it again for 30 seconds, pressing down. They're all, look, nobody. You think when I stopped that somebody would chat. I try to keep the conversation going. Hey, did you guys see, is Tim still back there? Where's Tim? Tim.
Right over there by your coffee cup.
Yeah, there he is. He's right there. You guys should all say hello to Tim. He's right there. He's so quiet. I try to have a conversation with him, but he just sits there. He doesn't say anything. Rhonda goes, hey! I'm just kind of cooling this down a little bit, guys. Oh, see, it feels so good. Like the ink goes into it. It makes it permanent. Once you heat set it, it is permanent. You can put it in your washer, you can put it in your dryer, and it's not going to go anywhere. It is set for life. So what do you think? I think it turned out really, really cute.
I like it.
Val might steal it. I think that's why she picked these colors.
I'm taking your free hand towels too.
You never know what will go missing. I need to get yellow. I'm going to have to get yellow and make some lemons for Morgan. But I like this a lot, guys. Oh, Rhonda, I miss you too, darling. That's okay. We'll get together soon. You'll be home in 2 weeks. It'll be good. It'll be all good. But like I said, guys, if there is anything I can do for you guys, we did this fairly quickly. I am sorry I am super, super late. It's been a long day. It's been a very interesting day at my job. So we're still trying to figure everything out as we kind of do a little soft opening there. But anybody interested in making some moolah? Some extra moolah? I just got paid today. If you're interested, you should join my team. And if you're interested in joining my team, put hashtag team in the bottom and I can send you a little video so you can see all the opportunities that we have to offer for you. I had to leave for a time. You want me to show you the tea towel? You left me? My heart is broken. No, just kidding. It turned out so good, Marie. You see it? You see? It's so cute. Bless you.
Excuse me.
She doesn't have COVID, I promise. She doesn't have it, I promise. I know, isn't this cute? It is so cute, Marie. I love it. I'm getting the hang of the inking. I really am, and I really do like it. And I actually got a couple t-shirts that I'm going to do and make for me, just so that I can have them and wear them. And so that'll be my next little project. I don't know that I'll do it on here, but I might. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I need one that says that because I seriously have no idea what it is.
You should go and get you a t-shirt, or we could definitely do that.
Because I don't know idea.
We could have a girls' day, you know? That's the one good thing about it, is you can come over and we'll have a girls' day. My kids, my two granddaughters, Sierra and Lexi, and then Morgan, they played in here. They had a blast in here. They learned a lot. They had fun doing it. And I was glad because it gave them some, you know, I was here. Well, I wasn't here. I was working. But then I came in and, you know, if they had questions. And Morgan, she picked it up really, really fast. So, well, come on down. We'll have a little party.
6 feet apart.
It doesn't matter. It would be all right. I'm not scared. So, you know, come on down. We'll have a little, like, one-on-one, you know. We can do a me and 3 or however. And I know I did that last night. If you're interested in trying to get this in your hands, there's a couple ways of doing it, guys. You could join Chalk Couture. It's $19.99 a month. It comes right to your door. It's a transfer and 3 chalk paste. It is your way of getting the product in your hand and seeing if you like it. Granted, it is a subscription. You'll get it every month. But it is a unique transfer that is only for members only. And members get a lot of perks throughout the year. Like right now, like I said, the shipping on that, on anything that you order as a member, is only $4.95. You could buy 15 surfaces, and we have like 36 chalk paste. I mean, you could load your cart up if you had the money and do that. And whatever it weighs, you're only going to be charged $4.95. So, another way to, also our Chalk Couture members are getting 50% off of their last chance transfers on my site. And last chance transfers are basically this is it. Once they're gone, once they sell out, they're gone. You're never going to see them again. So they're 50% off right now for club members. So if you're interested in getting some of those transfers before they're gone, it's a great way to get it. You have to sign up for club first. The other way to get this in your hand is you could try the Try Me kits. And I think the Try Me kits are about $20, but that's going to come with your board and base. It's going to come with, I think it comes with a squeegee. It comes with your paste, and it comes with a transfer. So it is everything you need in your hand to do that project. So that's another way, if you want to try it and you don't want to be part of the subscription where you're going to be charged that $19.99 a month, you could do the Try Me kit. You're going to get everything you need to do that project for like $20. Let's see. If you do the club, I always recommend adding on the Kickstart kit, because that's going to give you a surface. It's going to give you your squeegee. It's going to give you your utility. Remember, I was trying to remember this thing last night. This is the utility tool that comes with that. It gives you 2 surfaces. But those surfaces are used over and over and over and over. So once you make that purchase, and I think it's like $60, and I could be wrong. I don't know all the numbers right now. But those are frames that you can use, surfaces, all the time. You just clean them off and reuse them for the seasons or for the month or whatever you want to do. So, because if not, with the Chalk Couture, like I said, the transfer and the 3 paste, then you're going to have to purchase something. I mean, you'll get it and you're like, I don't have a squeegee. I don't have stir sticks. What am I going to put this on? I have this stuff and not sure what I'm going to do with it. So if you do that, then you'll have everything. Because by signing up, you're signing up for next month. Remember, I told you that last night. You're signing up for next month's subscription, which would be our June. And you're not charged for that until next month on the 5th. They charge you charge your cards on the 5th, and then they usually send out those transfers the 6th and the 7th of the month. So, but if you got the Kickstart kit, you would be charged for that, and they would ship that to you. So by the time you got your June one, you'd already have your kit together. So, also, don't forget the VIP group. You need to be in there. There's all kinds of things going on over there, and you're missing out. So, well, guys, is there anything else? Oh, Kathy, you should try the Try Me kits. You should. You should. Go right on the site, and it is in, maybe in bundles. I can send you the link if you want me to. Just let me know. Well, guys, if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. Other than that, our project turned out really cute. If you want to make tea towels, this is the way to do it. You can make it the way you want it to go with your kitchen, with your colors. So, you guys have a great evening, and I will be talking and chalking with you guys on Monday. Tomorrow's Saturday, day for me to spend with Donna. So, all right, I will, Kathy. Absolutely. I know, Marie, these would be nice gifts for Christmas, for the holidays. I know. Hush, hush, hush. Valerie, she's my Halloween girl.
It's 169 days away.
She loves Halloween, and so I love. We're yin and yang. Yeah, she's my Halloween. I'm Christmas.
We make it work.
We make it work. We celebrate. You know, I love Halloween too, but I love Christmas. I love Christmas. So, but this would be a great Christmas gift. So we got to get thinking now, right? Start putting those gifts together. So, all right, guys. I love you bunches. Good night to everyone, and I'll be talking and chalking with you guys on Monday. Night.